The first law states, if you can cheese, then you will cheese. This means you have a high risk, high reward situation. The benefits can be fruitful, but if you are caught cheesing, then there'll be consequences. And by no means is the cheese constant. Which brings me to the next law. This equation right here relates your cheese capacity, C, to your manager's physical presence, M. You can see that this equation is no longer a linear equation. It is a quadratic equation, meaning your cheese capacity can increase as the further the distance away from your manager. See, it's quite simple. Here, let me draw it out for you. See, this is your graph. Shit. This is your graph, and this is the parabola. You see, this is the weird situation you call work. And then at these moments, this is the capacity where your cheese is about to begin. Your manager has reached that radial threshold which allows you to cheese. See, at this moment, you might be willing to cheese. At this moment, you are cheesing, which means you'll start color coding tasks for like the 10th time. If you're up here, then you might just start browsing Reddit. Even further up, you might just start prank calling your coworkers using their extensions 255, 222, whichever ones you use. And almost at the tippy top, if you take the derivative of this bad boy, you'll almost reach infinity. But at the tippy top of this, you might actually page your CEO and just tell him, hey, paging CEO, can you come to my office? I mean, cubicle. No, I mean like the janitor's closet. You know, like the weird space right next to the restroom where everyone stores their shit, where I happen to sit. Yeah, right there. And you won't miss it because it smells like shit. Because everyone just drops a deuce every two minutes. If I plot the rate of how much shit is shat near my cubicle, near my desk, if you want to call it, it's exponential. It's more steep than the cheese that I will be doing. Okay, if you take the limit as m approaches infinity, that's where chaos happens. That is where no PID controller can bring you back to stability. This is when you leave the office. It's when you say, fuck it, I'm going home because my manager's not here. But even the stickiest situations have their consequences, which brings us to our third law. They don't teach you this in college. They don't teach you this in physics AB. They don't teach you this in any lab you'll ever take. They don't teach you this ever. But I'm here to teach it to you. The third law states that all cheese is conserved. Cheese is not made out of thin air. It's made from cows, but most importantly, it is conserved. The best way to give you an example of this is that, let's say you're cheesing 1 week, a whole week, you've been cheesing your ass off. Cheese there, cheese left, it's so much cheese. It's so cheesy. And you decide that you're gonna cheese this whole week. The next week is when someone else will start cheesing. That cheese will transfer on to the next victim. And that week or the next couple of weeks for you will be pretty shitty. You'll be working hard. You have deadlines beyond deadlines. You'll have the phrase, "Oh, you should have had that done yesterday." You know, remember that cheese jumps from person to person. Although the cheese you won't be able to cheese for a bit, it will be coming. It may not be next week or the week after or even months after. But there will be a time and a place where you will be cheesing. And those are the 3 laws of engineering jobs. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This was just like a spur of the moment. I thought this was a great idea. I don't know if it was. Tell me if fuck it, whatever.